Hello guys, thank you for joining us on Duty TV. It's not been the easiest of times these few months, and even to top it up, because of the pandemic, things have not really been like they used to be, like the normal routine we do have. But I thought that was just going to be it. Pandemic talk, but something very important is actually in the air, and that is America in crisis. But before I go ahead, please do subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button so you can get updates as we upload new videos. Now, I'll be right back after this break. Now, today I want to really dwell on this slogan that has taken over in America: Black Lives Matter. I'm sure many questions, many things have been coming up in your mind, about why this should be happening in America. America is America is a country that is loved by so many, but what we are seeing today is just so unfortunate. Black Lives Matter, that is what you see everywhere, because the country has been so known for racism. It's been on for many years. So you'll see a couple of videos. I'll present a couple of videos to you today, and I would like to hear your comments down the comment section on what you feel, on why some actions were taken. Now, I just want you to join me examine a particular video I saw online, how that some demonstrators went to protest at the CNN Atlanta Center, and they became it really turned violent. Watch this and we'll be right back.
We're here inside CNN Center. We're just in the last 10 minutes. Demonstrators have started to come up and down this thoroughfare of Marietta and break out windows of CNN Center. It was just a short time ago that they started shooting what appeared to be BBs at us. I was struck with a BB pellet. It's unreal to witness here, Chris. This police line, we just saw an officer extracted. An officer was down. We don't know exactly how they were injured. Another officer here that was standing on these steps took some glass in the arm. These demonstrators are ready to confront these law enforcement officers. You have law enforcement in heavy tactical gear, protesters that are, clearly ready. You just see something else happen there. Another demonstrator threw what appeared to be a large object at one of those SWAT officers. They're throwing signs at the police officers, and they're not showing any sign of dispersing. And about 15 minutes ago, they gave an order from the armored vehicles that had shown up here just outside. Those images, I'm not sure if you're looking at them. They gave the demonstrators an order to disperse. It was then that we saw more show up in tactical gear, tear gas masks, and that's when we heard over the radio that this was happening. They've broken out the windows here and are considered projectile fired, appear to be a full water bottle, but there are officers that we can report. At least 2 officers have been injured. One of them, it appeared to be seriously injured. He was being dragged out. You could see what's left behind of this glass, the glass partition that separates the street. These demonstrators are now launching something that appears to be some sort of smoke grenade that they're throwing inside CNN Center right now. They're kicking it back out, guys. This is live happening in front of your eyes. They've just thrown, I think, Powerade or some sort of Gatorade or liquid, guys, on the officers. These officers are being, and these demonstrators, they know what's on the other side of this. They've been warned. These officers have already fired or deployed tear gas into the crowd. We saw another with a long gun fire what appeared to be a rubber bullet at another demonstrator who had thrown a large object. You see these demonstrators are walking inside CNN Center at this point. It seems as though this man might be detained. He's being detained. Let's see if we can talk to him. Another rock just thrown there at police. We're right behind the police line. These are very large objects. Police being hit. This demonstrator, let's see if we could ask him why he was here, guys. Hey, why did you show up here today? Why are you here? Why did you come here? What made you show up?
There needs to be change. Here in our country, it's not black, white. Officers need to be trained better.
They took me out the...
What do you think about the video you just watched? Did you hear what the demonstrators said? What do you think of the demonstrators' statement that we want the police to be reformed and we want a change? That is significant. That means the demonstrators are not just playing on the street. They know exactly what they want. They have a purpose. So what is your own take?
Why are you here? Why did you come here? What made you show up?
There needs to be change. Here in our country, it's not black, white. Officers need to be trained.
Why are you here? Why did you come here? What made you show up?
There needs to be change. Here in our country, it's not black, white. Officers need to be trained better.
Why are you here? Why did you come here? What made you show up?
There needs to be change. Here in our country, it's not black, white. Officers need to be trained better.
Why the choice? Why do you think they went all the way to the CNN center to do what they did? Is it that they want to be heard? You know, they really want to be heard because, of course, they know that the media is a very strong platform, you know, to drive home their plea and their desire, you know. So what do you think about this action that was put up? All right, so whatever you feel about this action, please comment on the comment section and let me rub minds with you on what you feel, and I'll learn one or two things from you as well. Thank you for joining us.